What's going on, guys? Very 20 here and welcome back. So today we got the 2018 Danica Patrick final NASCAR start 124. You know, a lot of people gave her crap over the course of her NASCAR career, and still do, but I gotta say, I still feel bad, man. I wanted to see her do good, at least, you know, the Daytona 500, the Indy 500, or some sort of something, but kind of, it sucks to see her, you know, crash out of her last two big races, since there was a lot of hype around both of them. But so it goes. I got her IndyCar diecast for 118 around the month of May, and now her final NASCAR start diecast is out here. So picked this up from Farmers Racing Collectibles, and I'll leave the link down below in the description. They're my local dealer, and I always pick up all my diecasts from there. So I wanted to do a little bit of a, I don't usually do this, but I wanted to do an unboxing just because this is the first diecast that I've gotten that has the new packaging. So if you haven't heard about the packaging, we're going to show you, you know, what we got here. So the box and everything is pretty much the same, but the base comes on like a base and whatever else. So we're going to go ahead and check that out. First, we'll give you a look at the box. So we got a little bit of a special box here for the Danica Double. So got the logo there, on the side, the back, and on this side you got the production number. Danica Patrick GoDaddy 2018, one of 1,213. I believe it's actually my my second 2018 car. The only other one I have is the Jimmy Johnson Lowe's for Pros. So yeah, excited to get this thing open. Oh, yeah, it's definitely quite a bit different. Look off here in the back. So essentially, really, honestly, they just kind of clean things up, I guess. I'll have to show you some of the packaging that we had previously to this, but yeah, so this seems to be just a lot simpler. All right, so there you go. This is what we had in 2017, and you know, previous to that. So just basically have this big foam block. So I'll leave that there for now. Let's go ahead and take this out here. Oh yeah, you can see, yeah, quite a bit different. That's pretty neat. Oh God, I already lost it. Okay, I see what's going on here. You know, it's pretty crazy to me that they didn't come up with something like this sooner. So what? You just take the top off, and then that's it. Why did it take so long to do something like that? That's incredible to me. So yeah, you basically, it just comes screwed down on a stand, and then you have this little plastic top, and then that's it. With this, how many years? But they changed the boxes in like 2015, and this is what we had all the way up until now. This mess. So I believe when they first came out, I mean, this piece was like taped down. It did change a little bit, but oh man, it's a mess. I don't understand why it took so long just to get something that simple, but it's nice to have that now, I guess. Always glad to see Lionel's priorities in order, but no, that's actually a pretty solid improvement. Honestly, I like that. Makes it a lot easier. The biggest thing, I think it's really cool that you can, you know, if you want to go pick up a diecast, if you're at the racetrack, this is just way easier just to take apart and get it signed if you get a chance. So I really like that aspect of it, but yeah, it's just, man, anything to make it easier, then, so yeah, that's pretty cool. Alright, so I'll take that off. Now we're stuck with the diecast and this base, so honestly, I mean, you could probably just store it on that. This is what we got underneath. You can't really see the screws. You're going to have to get a screwdriver and go through here, but that's kind of what the bottom looks like, so go ahead and get that unscrewed now. Alright, well, here's the look of the base. So, kind of what it comes on. But yeah, as long as the screws unscrew, that's alright. I mean, oh man, if you stripped one of these screws because it wouldn't come off, good luck getting this thing off. But yeah, I like that. So, it's just so much easier. It's very nice. Alrighty, man, once again, it's incredible lifting one of these 2018 cars and just feeling how light they are now. That's wild to me. But here you go. Usually my camera does a pretty good job at, you know, showing the green. I have a little kind of preview on the back of the camera, but it doesn't really show it as well. But yeah, it's very green, I'll tell you that. And it looks pretty good. The colors look good. I know all the renders and all the pictures on the boxes doesn't really show the green very accurately, but yeah, it looks pretty good. So we'll start from the front here. Got the Camaro nose, and let's see here. Yeah, unlike the 2018 Jimmy Johnson car, the Chevy emblem was pretty kind of crooked and everything. There's a couple crooked things going on there, but yeah, this looks a lot better now, so that's good. And shout out to Danica, the only person we'd ever get to drive in a premium motorsports car and get a diecast for it, so that's nice. So look at the hood here. Got a couple, like the ZL1 logos here, and you got GoDaddy. Look at the Monster Energy logo there. So we'll go ahead and lift out the hood. So underneath, get a look at the engine here. Kind of hard to see in there, but there's not really much to see. Underneath, got the Chevy logo there. So down the left side here. So I'm not going to go into a bunch of detail really what's different with the 2018 cars versus 2017. Obviously there's a big change this year with the different, Elite and Platinum series or whatever they're calling these, Platinum Gold. I don't really care, but if you want to see all the little changes and stuff, you can go to my 2018 Jimmy Johnson review. Talk a lot about what's different about this year's series of cars. But we do got the front wheels that turn, so that's nice. So go down the left side here. 7 GoDaddy all the way down the side here. We got pretty intense. What's it like crashing in your final 2 starts in Indianapolis 500 and the Daytona 500? Pretty intense. So we'll go to the top here, Danica Patrick, and you got 7 GoDaddy. The roof flaps do function. Oh boy, this one barely does. Yeah, they both don't open very far. And this one's really having a rough time there. So there you go. Doesn't seem to be really any. There doesn't seem to be too many paint chips. There's kind of something going on with the paint there. We got a little bit of a paint chip there on the top there, but yeah, it's not too bad. You got Patrick there on the back, and we'll go to the back bumper. So this was the first thing I noticed. So man, yeah. So the deck lid doesn't open with the 2018 cars. Honestly, I mean, there's this big like crack right here. This big seam. Honestly, it looks kind of rough. It looks like they went way out of their way to make sure it didn't open. So much so that it looks pretty bad with this giant seam right here. But that's whatever. I wonder what they had to do extra to make sure that it didn't open versus last year. Because obviously we had the deck lid that opened with this series of cars. Now they took that away, and it did get a little cheaper. But yeah, I wonder because obviously. Now we don't have the hinge in the back here, which now we have this big opening here where the hinge used to be. That looks kind of stupid, but other than that, that's really about it. Yeah, the Jimmy Johnson car, I don't remember having really the seam there, but yeah, it looks kind of funky. But at least, the spoiler looks good. It's not like jacked up or anything. That was kind of one of the things that looked really stupid when they went to the really short, spoiler. Is that the ends, like, oh, it was bad. They were way lifted off the ends of the car here, so at least that looks good. But you got the Danica double logo here. The number is 663. Once let's see, had a 1,200 I think made. Yeah, 1,213. So there you have it there. So down the right side here, good look at the car. Now, how far did she make it again? I want to say she was taken out in the first like big crash. I want to say. I'm not really totally sure about that, but I know she didn't make it too terribly far in both races, which is pretty unfortunate. But once again, I wonder if we would have got a race version if she wouldn't have, crashed. But yeah, oh well. Yeah, it's a pretty cool car though. I really wanted to get this one just to go with her Indy 500 car. But yeah, it's a pretty cool deal. Well, not about to do it. She wasn't the best in NASCAR, but hey, she did some good things. And I think overall did, pretty good for the sport. Once again, she wasn't the best driver, but it could have been worse. Okay, not much, but I feel like it could have been. But anyways, yeah, that'll do it. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. So, let's give you a new look at the 2018 Danica car and kind of the new packaging. So, once again, not all the 2018 cars have the packaging. At least from this point on, I think all of them should. I think. Don't quote me on that, but yeah. So they kind of rolled it out. It wasn't like a beginning of the year. Like the Jimmy Johnson Lowe's for Pros didn't have it. So they just started coming out now with the new packaging. So if you start picking up some 2018s or you're gonna get one here within the next couple of weeks, there's a good chance you'll probably get the new packaging. So yeah, let me know what you guys think of it. Once again, that's just way easier than what they had before. So once again, I really like the aspect that it's really simple. You can just take the top off and have the car there. So if you're going to a race and you buy one, you should be able to just take it out, pull the top off, and get it signed if you like. So I really like that feature of it. But yeah, once again, that'll do it. Appreciate you guys watching as always, and I'll see you all in the next video.